friends. Welcome to this Hanuman session. In this session, we're gonna go a little bit more hard. Yeah, of course, you're gonna follow your own limits. You're gonna follow your own ways. But if you practice all the other practices that we did before about with Hanuman for a good amount of time, maybe repeating some of them a couple of more times, because if you do a practice and if you feel that there are some points within those practice that you are lacking, that means that you should keep repeating that practice till you find some comfort within that practice. It's your kind of challenge. And then if you been through all the challenges till now, this is going to be easy for you. Not easy, but doable, I'd say, or challenging, I'd say, because there is a tiny line. If the practice is too challenging, it can cause injuries, and it can cause that you are never ever going to practice with me again. So it has to be in that such a level that it's that sweet challenge that can achieved by time and some patience. So if you're ready, we're gonna start wide leg open to bend forward. So very gently I'm taking my hip a little bit down and leading all the way down to the floor with my hands, creating it's like a forward bend, but I'm not sending my head all the way down, rather I'm keeping my spine kind of active towards forward. And then from here I'm going to do some cat and cows. Inhaling, chest forward to cow, exhaling, pushing the ground, pulling the belly in, coming to cat. Inhaling, chest down, hip tilting up. Exhaling, pushing the ground, pulling the belly in. Inhale, chest forward, belly in, tilt the hip back. Exhaling, pushing the ground as much as I can. One more time. Inhale, cow, chest forward, belly in. And this time keeping the cow back, moving my hands forward and pushing my hip back. And here it's like a puppy in the upper back and a forward bend in the lower back body and pushing the ground. Also a little bit like downward dog, hanging my chest down to the floor while I'm pushing my hip back. Now here I have probably most of my weight on my heels, and now I'm gonna move my fingers a little bit forward, having some weight on my toes as well. And this will allow me to align my hip with my feet. Couple of more breaths. Last one. One more. And then coming back slowly to center. And then from here, getting the feet a little bit in if you like, and turning the feet out for the goddess, placing my hands on my thighs, and then from here, moving a little bit side to side, getting my hip closer, opening my thighs, activating my ankles. My ankles are moving too, and activating my knees too, being gentle on them. Chest forward, leaning a little bit back, and then from here inhale, and then start a little bit jumping down, feeling a little bit more into the thighs, finding your last point, and then giving some stretch, giving some life to those points for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lift up again, turn the feet in, again lower down, forward bend. This time my head is getting closer to the floor, and I am a little bit also still bouncing here, starting to open up all the back line of my legs and my hip. And then always here, try to observe this weight in the soles of your feet. If you have more weight on your heels, you're running away from some hamstring stretch and stretch in the back line in your knees as well. And then lift up again halfway through. Turn the feet to the side, coming to your goddess pose again. Lower down, sink down. Take your fingers in, inhale. With exhalation, lower your right shoulder down, twisting the spine. Inhale, center, exhale, down. Inhale, center, exhale, down. Center, down. Center, last time, two sides, down, right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, center, straighten the knees, feet in again, and lower down one more time, all the way. And this time, I'm gonna start moving towards my left foot, grabbing from my left ankle with my right hand, and I'm gonna pull my chest, my upper body towards my left foot, and I'm gonna pull myself towards my left leg. If your right elbow can come to the floor, it's nice. If not, keep the integrity of the movement. Keep the belly in and keep lengthening down to your left foot for another 3, 2, 1, and then gently come back to center. Inhale halfway through, rise up. Exhale, lower the head down. And then start moving towards the right foot, grabbing from your right ankle, and then here, turn the chest, the upper body towards the right foot, and start pulling yourself towards the right foot. 4 more breaths. 3, keep the belly in, straight right leg. 2, 1. Very nice. And then gently come back to center, and then move towards the front of your mat, right or left leg, which one was your front, doesn't matter. Coming to your plank, lowering your hip down to upward dog, maybe cobra, depending on what you really need now. One more inhalation here, and then exhaling to downward dog. And then pedaling the leg one by one. Inhale, left leg up, bend the knee, open the left hip on top of the right hip, pushing your chest towards the right leg. But keep your left shoulder down as well. Inhale. Exhaling, bringing the left foot to the outside of your left hand, and then right foot outside right, sitting onto your Malasana. Now in Malasana, I inhale, lift my hip off the ground, pushing both of my knees to the side, and then lower down again. One more time. Knee up, knee side, lower down. Lift hip up, knee side, lower down. Last two. Hip up, knee side, lower down. Last one, lift and hip up, knees to the side as much as you can. Lower the hip down. Stay here for 5, 4, pushing with the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now hands down. And give your weight towards the right foot, lift the left foot up, and then left foot down to Malasana, and right foot up, and right foot down to Malasana as well. Hands forward, and then to Uttanasana. Bring the foot into hip width apart. Now bend the knees, and then straighten them to forward. Bend the knees and hold from the heels if you like, and then to forward bend. Bend the knees, forward bend. Bend the knees, forward bend. If you want to go a little bit more further, you can grab from the elbows. You bend the knees, and then you straighten them. Bend, straighten. Last 3. Bend, straighten. Last 2. Straighten. Last 1. Straighten and stay. And bending the knees, placing hands forward, send right leg back, right knee down, and then from here, push the hip forward, come to Ardha Hanuman, come back forward, push the hip forward, chest forward, and come back to Ardha Hanuman, feeling all the back chain, and come back forward. Now open the left knee to the side, exactly, and just leaning back, and then opening front side, and then relaxing down, for 3 more breaths, 2 more, 1 more. Now you can grab the foot behind, and now you can pull the right heel to the hip, couple of actively pushing, stretching the quads, and then when you find the place, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. And then taking the left leg back and the right leg forward And with, again, first push the hip down. But when you push the hip down, feel the stretch that is happening in your thighs, in your roots. And then exhalation, pulling back. It's like I'm pulling my heel too, at the same time flexing my foot or pointing, and then I'm leaving my weight of my upper body down to my right leg. Moving forward, moving back. Moving forward, moving back. Last time, moving forward, moving back, staying here for a couple of breaths, observing the tension below. 4, 2 more, and 1 more, and then again move forward. Right knee goes to right side, and then hip down low, and then chest open up to sky, leaning back. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then grab the foot behind and start pulling the left heel towards the left hip. Couple of times actively. And once you reach or once you find the spot, you can stay. Couple of breaths. Two more. And then release. And then change the legs. And then bring the left foot forward for Hanuman. 4. We're gonna stay here 2 minutes. So, find your place, find your level, and then we start with 2 minutes now. So here you always need to concentrate on deep breathing, finding the lengthening to the sky. Mostly the quads, the upper leg is creating some tension in Hanuman. So once you find your Hanuman, try to observe some places within. Try to see what can I do in my Hanuman to feel that grounding and to feel that opening in my body, you know. It's not just only doing the move, but actually finding the comfort here. Should I do this? Should I do that? Am I aligned perfectly? If your alignment is broken, fix your alignment. If your knee is twisted, fix your knee. If tugging the toe is allowing you to feel much more deep stretch in the moment, do it. If you want to lengthen the sky, lengthen. Find different variations to feel comfortable and to open up in your Hanuman. And we have last 40 seconds already. Most of it is gone. Last 20. Well done, guys. You are nailed the one side of 2 minutes of Hanuman of today. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you can release and come back very slowly. Don't rush. Always be gentle. We went very slow and we stay. Resting in a couple of minutes in our hero, maybe observing the difference between two sides. And gently switching to the other side to finish our the Hanuman journey cast of the day. We're gently finding our way down, not breaking the alignment. If you're breaking the alignment, stop where you are. Better you don't go further down that you break your alignment, but stay where you are. And again, once you come, you start observations, maybe here and there, maybe a little bit more up, maybe a little bit more down, maybe to the sides, feeling it in, but keeping the activeness, the integrity of the Hanuman for 2 minutes. One minute almost gone. Last minute. For example, this side, you might be feeling like stretching the front leg a little more and leaning and staying here for like another 30 seconds to stretch this front leg, the hamstrings. But don't do this to run away from the back leg at the back. Make sure that you're also keeping that leg active and stretching the forward, the psoas, the quads. Last 20 seconds for our Hanuman cast of the day. You are doing great. Last 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently releasing out of our Hanuman and finding back our hero in a comfortable hero. I'm closing my eyes and I am allowing my body to sink down in stillness so I can take my concentration into the deeper levels of my Hanuman. My free soul, both who wants to fly, to reach, to travel and to see, to discover, to explore, and my soul, on the other hand, that's still keeping it grounded, keeping it strong, firm, down to earth. This is the Hanuman's power, both fearless and open heart and free soul that is reaching far, at the same time grounded, strong, down to earth, sincere. Enjoy and observe your Hanuman as much as you need, feeling the power within. Thank you again for joining me today's Hanuman challenge. Namaste.